All right. I wanted to start with the fact that there is no way that somebody would vote for something like this thing called John Fetterman. He looks like a damn Frankenstein, and he looks like a damn Incredible Hulk character. No way somebody elected him into any type of office. Maybe he was appointed, but I will never believe that this freak creature really was elected, that he has a family. And this is a proof right there that US elections are a joke. There are no elections in the US because nobody would vote for that shit. It's a fucking monster. It's ugly, disgusting creature monster. And obviously he's some kind of lab experiment that went wrong, or hormone jacked up, some type of shit, or some type of dead person brought alive and brought from the spare parts. And no way a single person voted for that freak. There is no chance in life that a woman would sleep with that shit. No chance in life that somebody actually voted for someone with that fucking face, okay? Now, this is somebody made a video of, like, in Russian. That's why inbreeding is so dangerous. Do you see that shit? And that looks a lot like him, That shit is fucking dangerous. And they say there are several clones of him out there. No way somebody voted for that shit. This is totally fake, that somebody voted for that freak to be a representative of something somewhere. Look at this thing. It's just so, I mean, it's a monster. It's a walking, living monster. I wonder if this is the purpose of showing these, videos like Incredible Hulk, the anime stuff where you have these monsters fucking with real girls, human girls, to normalize all this shit. When this stuff shows up at Congress, people would just accept this. But there is no way that anyone voted for this thing. No way in hell. This is just fake. Nobody elected him. No way. No. So, all elections, this is a living, walking, breathing proof that all elections in the US are fake. Okay? And look at that freak. You can see the demon in him. That's a demon. That's what demons look like. Okay? And pay attention how this donkey thing on the left and this demon on the right, one is allegedly Indian and the other is allegedly Ukrainian, and somehow they have the same fucking nose. It's like they have the same father, but one was carried by a Pakistani surrogate just to mock on Indians and you know, pass it for Indian, because I don't believe that Indians actually look that way. They have more round faces, and he looks more like Pakistani, and that's because Indians and Pakistanis, they kind of hate each other. And this one, and like they have the same fucking ugly, disgusting nose. Anyways, they all come from the lab, and the thing about that whole thing is that I think that at some point they kind of try to sell this shit to elites, like, why don't you join our club? And when you join our club, you know, what's going to happen is that we are going to poison everybody. They're gonna die of things like cancer. We're gonna make them pay taxes, but they'll never live to their pension, retirement, and on top of it, we are going to charge them by 200 times more expensive than it should be in the medical service. So this is kind of a get rich fast scheme, and they say, you know, they will have cancer and all, Alzheimer and all the rest of the stuff, and we will be free from it, except maybe glioblastoma, brain cancer. That's the only thing that they have. But brain cancer is very rare comparatively to all other types of cancer. So anyways, they said, so let's us inbreed. We will have what is called sickle cell illness, sickle cell condition. And to us, all these infections and bioweapons that we spread, they won't stick, while the rest of people will develop all kinds of chronic diseases from those bioweapon labs, and we will create them on our shadow defense budget and on the taxes. We shall poison them on their taxes. Exactly. And we will poison them, and we will make them pay for it. And then again, they will pay for it when they go to the doctor trying to heal it, when the treatment will be hugely expensive, and they will go broke, and it will be a torture on top of it. Anyways, and then we are going to utilize their bodies, because when we infect them with that shit, we kind of suppress their immune system in a way that their organs will not be rejected by our organism, because this will be a fusion like of two poisons, like for example snake poison or bat's blood, bat's period blood, which is mercury, plus fly salivia or tick bite or spider poison on top of it. So we won't have this type of connectivity problem wherein their ethnicity or their blood type will be the problem of rejecting our as a potential transplantology source for us. After that, their fat and so on, and their skin. So they tried to sell this whole shit, and the side effect of this whole inbreeding sickle cell illness was that they were incredibly ugly, and they were aging super fast, and they had this disgusting, repulsive vomit type of noses. And the other side effect was that their daughters were infertile. So when you look at this Kate Middleton creature, apparently they normalized everything. Like, surprisingly, gay sex is okay. Like, and in general, anal sex is okay when it's disgusting and revolting. They try to legalize bestiality, incest, but at the same time, they hide that this Kate Middleton creature never had those 3 children. Somehow it's a question of disgrace for them, so they pretend like she had those 3 royal kids, because somehow this one fact is what they are embarrassed of. And this is going to be their downfall, ultimately, because a lot of them in this elite shit realized that they have been quote unquote owned by those type of what you call them, British scientists. So ultimately they are going to they didn't know about it because, for example, when you have in vitro fertilization kit, yeah, they can have a child, but the next generation, like the grandson or granddaughter, is going to be infertile completely. So they didn't wait all these years, all this generation to check on it. So ultimately they are all infertile, and there won't be any continuation of them. So they try to do all kinds of depravity and all sorts of atrocities on us, because they know they're going to disappear anyways, they're going to go to hell anyways, so why not do all this shitty stuff in the open anyways. But the thing is that they have been scammed, and they are fucking suckers and losers ultimately. And there is some kind of war between them now, apparently, because of this Kate Middleton type of creature that cannot have babies, and all their daughters are now infertile. That's it.